Just going to light these candles, guys, to finish getting set up here for this live stream, for this reading today. This is Soulmate's Twin Flames Tarot, and we will get into this reading in a few moments to give everyone a chance to jump into the chat. And welcome everyone to Soulmate's Twin Flames Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. So please just take in from this reading what resonates with you and your situation and release the rest to the universe. In today's reading, we are going to focus on no contact situations to see if your person will reach out to you and come out of this silence that so many of you are experiencing right now. So where is everyone watching from, and what are your signs, and what is the sign of your person of interest? Please drop that in the chat window if you're watching live, or in the comments if you're watching later, because I always love to see where everyone is and where they're watching from. Also, the signs of the people that watch the reading as well is also so very interesting. I also need to mention that I'm not able to see the chat as I am focused on the reading, so I won't be able to see your questions or comments until the live stream has ended. I also want to mention that we do have daily premieres on this channel at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. We also have another channel, Crystal Vision 1111, where there are daily readings with premieres at 8 p.m. Eastern Time every day of the week, including weekends. So I can actually tell that people are coming into the chat now, and we're going to get started with this reading here and see what we need to know. As I mentioned, this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading will apply to all of you watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and release the rest to the universe. We are looking at no contact situations to see if your person of interest is going to break this silence and start communicating with you so you can start rebuilding this relationship. So let's see what the universe wants us to know for this reading today. What action is the collective taking? What do we need to know about this person? What is happening here, please? And we have the Sun. We'll put a few more cards out to see what message the universe is sharing with us today. For the collective, what do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? What messages does the collective need to hear? And we have the King of Swords. Put a few more cards out to see what the universe is sharing with us today. I always like to see the message before I start talking about it. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, guys, so I feel that what is happening here, first of all, is there's going to be this light that's restored to this relationship with your person of interest. And that is all about this Sun card. It tells us that there's healing after difficulties, after trials and tribulations. The sun comes out and shines on us all again. And this is what is happening concerning you and this connection with your person. The sun is about happiness, optimism, joy, stability, being restored to this relationship, and your person definitely being the driving force behind that, because that King of Swords is all about the activation of communication coming from your person. The King of Swords tells us your person is going to initiate this communication, and they will follow through because they have been thinking about what to say to you. And I do feel that that is what has been a lot of the problem here for many of you watching this reading. Your person hasn't been able to figure out what they're going to say or how they're going to say it because they don't want to blow it. They don't want to screw it up again because they are definitely aware that they have created a big, huge mess here in this dynamic between the two of you, and they don't want to create any kind of mess or problems again, which is why they are carefully thinking through and considering what they are going to say to you. But the King of Swords showing up here assures us that they will. The King of Swords has a plan, and they follow through with that plan because all kings take action. But also, the King of Swords is someone who is very decisive and someone who finds the right words to say to bring healing to this relationship so the two of you can get on with it and start moving it forward to the place of union, because that is what that Hierophant is all about. Your person saying they want a traditional relationship with you. Now, that tradition can look different for different people. It can be about becoming exclusive. It can be about getting engaged and getting married. It can be about the two of you moving in together. Whatever the two of you define as tradition for yourselves and for this partnership is ultimately what's important with this Hierophant showing up. But the Hierophant is also the teacher and the counselor, your person learning the lessons that they've needed to learn during this time away from each other, because they are returning to the light of this connection and of this love and of the power of this intense connection that's between the two of you, because the sun is driving them home and bringing them towards this light again. The King of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and the Hierophant is Taurus. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in any of the air signs or Taurus, this can be a place of validation. You do not have to be one of these signs for this reading to work for you, because this is a collective reading and it is for all signs. And as it is a collective reading, I just ask that you take what resonates for you and release the rest to the universe. Ultimately, your person is seeing long-term partnership with you. That is what the Hierophant is all about. But they're also growing up during the time that you are away from each other. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here, please? This is the Two of Swords. This is about your person making a decision and getting this situation for the two of you out of this stalemate where it's been, out of the place of limbo, because the Two of Swords is about a decision and your person making this decision to reach out to communicate with you and make things happen, because you guys need to start communicating before things can start coming back together, obviously, and your person is aware of this as well. But with the reading laying out the way that it has, your person is saying, I know that I am responsible. I know that I am the one who has to initiate, and I am going to follow through with that and make it happen, because I want to get back to you and to the light of this relationship and the power of our love that I have been missing while we have been away from each other. The Two of Swords is also a card of two-way communication happening between you and your person. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages? Well, here we go. One flew out. This is Justice. Justice is all about restoring balance to this relationship. Your person understanding that they allowed things to get way out of balance between the two of you, because perhaps you were doing all the heavy lifting, you were doing all of the giving, and they were doing all of the taking. And that can happen many times in these kind of connections, because you guys watching the reading, by nature, you are loving, you are nurturing, you are giving, caring, supporting, and uplifting. And perhaps your person took advantage of that with you in the past. But that is going to shift and change, because this is all about restoring this balance between the two of you. Justice is also about the soul contract the two of you share. This tells us your person is definitely aware that you have unfinished business with each other and that your story is far from being over. But as well, this Justice card tells us that your person could be or has been receiving some karma for creating the problems they did between the two of you that were so hurtful to you and to this relationship. Justice is ruled by Libra, which we already covered with that King of Swords. But again, these are collective readings and they are for everyone. I also want to mention again, guys, that I am not able to see the chat because I'm very focused on giving you guys the best reading possible today. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please, about this person and any communication? Well, this is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands tells us your person definitely misses you. This is about them longing for you. This is about them having this deep soul longing that they feel to the depths of their soul, and they feel it in their heart as well. But this is what is going to cause them to start doing something about it. The Three of Wands tells us they are making progress on their journey back to you. And it may not feel like that to you right now, you guys watching the reading, because you haven't heard from them or you haven't seen them, spent time with them. There's been no contact. They're running, they're ghosting, whatever it is that is happening here in the dynamic for you and your person. Please just take it as it resonates. But they're definitely missing you. They're longing for you. And just because you can't see what's happening, it doesn't mean that something is not shifting and changing. Many times things change on the inner planes in that 5D space before they change in the outward world where we live in the 3D reality, because your person is going through the changes that they need to heal all of the stuff that has held them back from you, that caused them to run, that caused them to ghost, that caused them to shut this connection down with you and then not respond to your messages and just ignore you. They need to heal those things. They need to identify them, and they're making progress on making that happen. The Three of Wands also tells us the wait is almost over and that things should start shifting and changing between you and your person. Coming up here with them reaching out to communicate with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What does the universe want to share with us about this person? This is the Magician. Well, the Magician tells us that your person is definitely attracted to you, and they're attracted to you on every single level imaginable. Okay, they're attracted to you physically, absolutely. There's a lot of passion between the two of you, but they're also attracted to you intellectually. When they are talking to you, when you guys are having conversations, they find that the two of you can talk about anything and everything under the sun, because you guys have a great communication style with each other. You understand each other. You get each other. They're also attracted to you spiritually as well, because they understand at this point that there is something deeper going on in this connection between the two of you, but also there is this emotional connection the two of you share with each other. And your person is so much more aware of this now because they are able to acknowledge that they want this partnership with you that can go long term, that can go the distance to this place of commitment that comes with the Hierophant. But they're also saying they know there's unfinished business between the two of you. The Magician tells us, especially with it being underneath that King of Swords, that your person is going to find the right words to be able to reach out and start talking to you, but also the courage and confidence as well to make that happen. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? This is the Six of Cups. Well, the Six of Cups is about your person taking a lot of trips down memory lane here. They are thinking about everything. They are reliving a lot of your memories. They are re-experiencing a lot of your adventures and passionate moments in their mind, and they are thinking a lot about all of this. But with this Six of Cups coming beneath the Hierophant, we have to consider the combination of those two cards. Your person is able to see where they failed you. They're able to see and understand where they let you down. And this is what is allowing them to go through the healing that comes with the Hierophant, to work on those issues that have caused them to create this disconnect between the two of you, so you can come to this place of harmony and union with each other. The Six of Cups is a card of longing as well, very much supporting that Three of Wands, and your person really reflecting on happier times when the two of you were spending time together, kicking themselves in the booty for all of the stuff that they did wrong and doing that woulda, shoulda, coulda dance. I should have done things differently. Where would we be right now if I hadn't acted the way that I did? Where would this connection be? I should have done things differently. I should have been ready for you and for this relationship, but I wasn't, because it was such a big surprise when the two of us met and I was not ready for you. And that is why I acted out. That is why I created this damage. That is why I have ran from you. It's why I have been ghosting you. But I am figuring all of this stuff out now because I have been doing a lot of self-reflection, so I understand myself better so that we can come back and start rebuilding our relationship together again. And with the Hierophant, as I mentioned, it is ruled by Taurus, and that is all about stability in a relationship. The Taurus energy is about structure and things being rock solid between you and your person as you move this connection forward. There are more people coming into the chat right now, and I do want to mention again that this is a general reading for the collective. It is for all signs, but I will call out the signs that are in the cards as the reading progresses, so you can validate against the reading if that's something that you like to do, but there's no need to do that. We ask that you just take what resonates for you in this reading and release the rest to the universe. Also, I am mentioning again that I'm not able to see the chat, but I will review it and go back and read it after it's over. So please feel free to drop comments because I will be able to see that when we go back after the reading is over. I'll review everything and look at everything as well. If you're leaving comments after you watch this reading, I will be reading and responding to those as well. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to share? What do we need to hear about this person? Well, this is the Seven of Cups. This is about someone who is spending a lot of time thinking about you. You are on their mind and they are spending a lot of time in this thought, especially with it coming next to that Six of Cups. They think about what a future with you would look like. They envision it. They're having visions of that. But as well, with this Seven of Cups, they're also having some fantasies about you as well. Yes, in that passionate way, and that's all we can say about that. But they are spending a lot of time thinking about the things that they've done that created damage, again, with this Six of Cups being here. But they're also thinking as well, with that King of Swords, about the things that they're going to say to you and how they're going to say it as they make their way back to you, because they know that the ball is in their court. And they are also aware that they have made bad choices and decisions in the past when the two of you were spending time together before. And they're feeling the weight and the regret and the guilt of all of that at the moment, which is, again, part of what's driving them to heal these things that have held them back from you, but also driving them back into your direction because they think about this future with you and envision what it would look like. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Fool. The Fool is about starting over. Your person wants to start over with you. And the interesting thing about the Fool is not ruled by any astrology sign, but by the planet Uranus, which is the planet of surprises. So in terms of a timing in this reading, guys, first of all, it's impossible to time a collective reading because you are all at different stages of your journey with your person, and your person is on their own journey, and trying to time all of that is really impossible for such a diverse group of people who are at different places in their journey. But the Fool is all about anything can happen at any given time. Your person can pick up the phone and hit that send button and get the communication flowing between the two of you, because the Fool is all about starting over and wanting to begin again, because this is about them saying, I am getting ready to take this leap of faith to come towards you because I know what I want. I know that we belong together and I want to continue on this journey with you. Whoops, that was on the bottom. We'll talk about those in a moment. I want to continue on this journey with you by my side, and that is what that Hierophant is all about as well, continuing this journey together, because it is about ultimately coming into this long-term partnership with your person. Your person also recognizes that they were foolish in the past and that they shouldn't have acted the way that they did, and they're embarrassed and perhaps even humiliated and ashamed with their behaviors. But as well, with that Justice card coming right on top of the Fool, it could be saying that they are aware so much more now of not only the unfinished business that's here between the two of you, but if the universe has been slamming them with a bit of karma, they've had that wake-up call that they've needed to get their booties in gear and start coming towards you to rebuild this relationship. On the bottom, we do have the Six of Swords. I do want to mention the deck that we're using today. It is one of our decks. This is Enchanted Crystal Tarot, and there are links in the description for these cards if anyone is interested. We also have this Six of Swords on the bottom, which is about initiation of communication coming from your person. The Six of Swords is about technology. This tells us your person will be reaching out to you, but it also tells us that they're going through a place of transition and change at the moment. We also have the King of Pentacles, which is someone who desires a long-term partner, and they have been spending quite a bit of time thinking about a lot of this stuff while the two of you have been away from each other. Thinking being the key word here, because the King of Pentacles energy can move very slowly, very diligently. But the thing with this King of Pentacles coming up on the bottom as well, this is about them being determined and being diligent in making their way back to you. Also returning to you, being so much more grounded than they were in the past, knowing that they need to be dedicated to you and towards rebuilding this relationship with you, because ultimately that is their desire, especially since we have this Hierophant here. The King of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. We also have the Queen of Swords here as well, and your person saying that they know that they need to respect you when they come back, and they're going to be so much more respectful of you and of this relationship than you have ever seen them be in the past, and you will see and understand and know from them directly why they acted and behaved the ways they did with you, because they're going to explain so much of this to you as they start returning to you. The Queen of Swords is the perfect blending of water and air. So that is about your person being able to communicate very directly how they feel about you. This is about them sharing with you their emotions and their love, because they know that they didn't express this to you in the past. The Queen of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, but that is the King of Swords as well. And there we do have a royal couple, which is about the divine union for you and your person. Whenever we have a king and a queen of the same suit showing up in the reading, it is about divine union, divine masculine and divine feminine coming into union with each other and creating a powerful relationship, a powerful union moving forward, so the two of you can build this rock solid partnership that comes with that Hierophant card. We also have Judgment, which is about your person judging themselves. And I really feel that this is about them judging themselves for how they have acted, how they acted so foolishly, how they treated you disrespectfully, which they won't be doing anymore when they come back around. There will be no more ignoring you, that is for sure. There will be no more running, no more ghosting, no more of this negative energy. And as well, your person has learned how to become a better communicator during the time that you have been away from each other. So it will no longer be you send them a message and it takes them like 16 hours to respond to you. But with this Queen of Swords energy also, they are learning how to open their heart and let down their guard so they can be expressive of this love that they feel for you. Judgment as well is about the restoration of this relationship. It is about your person saying, we need to start over. We need to start fresh. It is time for us to begin again, because I have changed during the time we have been in this separation, no contact situation. And that is as well about the growth that comes with Judgment and that Six of Swords, which is also about transformation that is happening for your person, transition, transformation that is happening for them, for their inner growth, for their regrowth and the renewal of who they are, so they can be reborn. Someone who is much more expressive of their feelings and of their emotions, and someone who can show back up for you and be the partner that is more dedicated to you and towards building this relationship with you. I just want to mention again that this is a general reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading will apply to everyone. Please only take from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe, but I'm going to go back really quickly and go over the signs that have been called out for this reading. If you'd like to resonate the reading based on your astrology signs or those of your person, we have the air signs, which is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. We have Taurus, we have Libra again, and we have the King of Pentacles, which is the earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. These are collective readings though, guys, and they do apply and work for everyone. It's just take what resonates and let the rest go. Also, I am not able to see the chat because I'm focused on this reading, but I will go back afterwards and review the chat so that I can see what you all have to say and see where you're from. And if you're just coming in now, please drop a comment about where you are watching this reading from and your sign and your person's sign, because it's always interesting to go back, well, for myself actually, and see that later on. Make a decision. This card comes with number 11, and I feel that this is about your person making a decision about how they are going to communicate with you and what they're going to say. And that makes a lot of sense since we have that King of Swords energy being there, which is someone who is very decisive. And your person may have been indecisive about all of this in the past, but they are definitely at this place where they're getting ready to make a decision and come forward. That card also comes with number 11, which is a powerful number for the universe and for union, for spiritual counterpart connections, which we have already discussed. The spiritual counterpart connection that comes with the King of Swords and Queen of Swords. And whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take that as it resonates. But with two cards, well, with a king and queen of the same suit showing up for the reading, we consider that a divine counterpart connection, a union of divine feminine and divine masculine. Also, there is no timing for this reading because the Fool is present, and the Fool is all about surprises and things shifting and changing out of the blue as your person starts making their way towards you. This card is higher ground, and this card comes with number 20. And I do feel that this is telling us your person is able to see things now from a higher perspective than where they did in the past. This is about them being able to see things with much greater clarity than they could before. But as well, I feel that this is telling us something so much bigger and better here. Your person is taking the high ground, and they are taking this high road back to you. They are elevating themselves to the same space that you are. So your person is no longer going to be down here and you're going to be up here on this journey back towards each other. This is about balance and integrity, right? We talked about that with that Justice card, where there is equal give and take, where there is reciprocity between the two of you, but your person returning, this transformed person, and with Judgment being here, there's no way that they could not, because this is about rebirth and renewal, and the Six of Swords is about transition. So when your person returns, they will be in a much higher space concerning you and this relationship. They will be more devoted to you. They will be more loving, giving, and caring to you. I am going to move these back up here because I had a brief and momentary change of plan, but then I changed back to my original plan. So yeah, your person is going to be more emotionally available to you. This is about them going through the emotional maturing process during the time that you're apart. And for most of you out there watching this reading, I really feel that this is something that's definitely needed to happen for your person. But they're doing it. They're getting it done because they are seeing and understanding here where they failed you, where they've let you down. And they have let you down. And this behavior of running, of ghosting, of no contact, of not responding, of just ignoring you, of not letting you know what the heck's going on with them and just disappearing from your life, poof, without any sort of explanation, that is definitely childish behavior. And your person needs to grow and evolve through all of that so that they can show back up and be the partner that we're seeing in this reading, who will be devoted to you, who will be determined to rebuilding this relationship, who will put forth effort and energy so that you will never ever doubt again where you stand in this person's life. because you will know directly from them, because they will tell you, that is the energy of that King and Queen of Swords, and they will show you, and that is the energy of that King of Pentacles. And the other thing to consider, kings take action regardless of their sign. The king's energy coming towards you is about them following through. It is about them taking action and being determined and dedicated to that task to start talking with you again. So the two of you have this opportunity to come back together. That comes with that Six of Cups. This card comes with number 48, and it is unexpected. And I do feel that this confirms that Fool card, actually, because the Fool, although the Fool is ruled by Uranus, which is all about surprises, this is about expect the unexpected. And if you are thinking that your person may not ever reach out to you, expect the unexpected, guys, because things can shift and change in a moment. All it takes is one click of the wheel of the universe. All it takes is your person waking up one day and saying, that's it, I've had enough. I can't take this separation anymore, because they are thinking about you. They can't take the separation anymore. They're longing for you. They're missing you. They're yearning for you. So they pick up the phone and they actually make something happen. Boom. Let's hit that send button. Instead of typing out a text and then unsending it, not sending it rather, instead of typing out a text and then deleting it, and then it just gets stored somewhere into this oblivious place in their phone. Instead of getting ready to hit that send button, to reach out and call you and talk to you, and then being fearful about it and not allowing it to happen. This is about your person following through to make sure that they make what needs to happen here for the two of you happen. This is about them taking action and following through. We have a lot of communication cards on the table, guys, with that Six of Swords, with that Two of Swords, with this Fool, with this Magician, also with the Sun, and with that King and Queen of Swords, because sword energy is air, belongs to the element of air, and that is things like decisions, ideas, thoughts, communication. So I do feel that although this is a no contact situation for a lot of you watching this reading today, I do feel that your person is going to reach out and break this silence that is here between the two of you. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective, what do we need to know? What is this person wanting to say to the collective today, please? What does the universe want to share? Peace. Well, I do feel this is about restoring peace, balance, and tranquility between the two of you, and your person extending that offer of an olive branch so the two of you can have peace again between you, but also restoring this balance and harmony between you and your person, and that as well is very much what that Justice card is about. Restoring peace, getting the situation balanced, where your person is giving back to you the way that you have always given to them. And this is what they need to do. This is what they need to initiate. The ball is in their court. If you have reached out to your person and they're not responding to you, you guys watching the reading, reaching out to them is not going to encourage them to respond to you. It could actually push them further down the rabbit hole or cause them to stick their ostrich head further into the sand. So just kind of like let them have their time to figure themselves out, because you want them to return to you and pursue you. That is going to make you guys watching the reading feel so much more validated about what you've always known and what you've always felt about this person and about this connection. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to share with us today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Strategy. Well, this actually makes a lot of sense, because that King of Swords is someone who also has a strategy, because they're methodical. They think. and they are practical. And yes, your person is devising their strategy in terms of their best approach. How are they going to do this? How are they going to make this happen? They know that they're the one who has to initiate the communication because they understand that they broke it. They see that they screwed up because remember, they're spending a lot of time in this reflective place looking at how they created the damage between the two of you. Also because they are reliving a lot of your memories and adventures and experiences with each other, and they get and understand that they have made a lot of mistakes here. They know that they need to reach out and communicate with you, and they know that this is something that they need to initiate. But this reading tells us that this is what they will do. Once again, I want to remind you guys, because there's new people coming into the chat, I'm not able to see the chat from where I stand, or where I sit rather, but I can actually see that something is happening. I just can't read the words because my laptop that is running this show today is further than I can see. But I will read the messages afterwards. Also, please understand that I'm not able to respond to your comments or questions while the live chat is happening, but I will go back into the comments after the live stream is over and read the comments that are there. Also, always interested where you guys are watching from and what your signs are and what your person's signs are. So drop a comment so I'll be able to see that later, and then I'll be able to respond to that as well. But for right now, we are moving on with this reading. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What messages does the collective need to hear? Magnetic. Well, we were just talking about being pursued, and I do feel that this is about your person pursuing you, because there is this magnetic connection, this magnetic attraction between the two of you. And many times we try to describe that as two souls have this magnetic pull towards each other, but it is just your souls pulling towards each other. This is about your person being able to acknowledge that, yes, I can feel your energy. I feel you all the time. You are around me. Even though there's been no communication, I can still feel you like you are right next to me. Especially when I dream about you and I wake up in the morning, sometimes I feel like you are just right there next to me. And then I look and you're not. And this as well is creating this craving and this desire that comes with that Three of Wands. That makes me want to get back to you, that makes me want to reach out to you. And this could be the very thing that is causing your person to start initiating this communication between the two of you, so you can get things moving to this place that comes with the Hierophant, which is all about partnership, union, and being able to have a traditional relationship with each other. Inner knowing. Trust, still small voice, and intuition. You and your person connect on these intuitive pathways, guys. You are able to pick up each other's thoughts through telepathy, through the intuition, because the energy connection between you and your person is very intense. Trust those thoughts and those feelings that you feel coming in from your person. And yes, that is 5D communication, and I know you guys are more interested in the 3D communication at the moment, but this reading has shown us that there is 3D world, earthbound communication coming from your person through technology, because they want to restore this relationship. They want to rebuild it. They want to get back together. But not only that, they see a long-term partnership with you, because we have the union of divine feminine and masculine in this reading, and the Hierophant, which is about long-term partnership. Your inner knowing knows what is going on in this connection with your person. You know within your heart and within your soul what is happening, and this is what you should trust, and this is what you should believe. Listen to that still small voice that is within you, because it is not going to misguide you. It will not misdirect you. And if you need to ask your angels and guides what the heck is going on with this person, ask them to show you. when you go to sleep, ask them for a dream, say a prayer to them, ask them for some sort of insight, some sort of guidance from them, because truly, guys, that is why they are here. And we have this powerful angel here on this judgment card that is about the divine guidance that is here in this situation between you and your person. Trust in what you feel. Ask your angels and guides to give you some sort of insight. That is their job. And they love it when we call out to them and ask for their assistance. I also want to mention that we do have daily premieres on this channel at 11 a.m. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday through Friday, and on our other channel, Crystal Vision 1111, where we have daily premieres at 8 p.m. Eastern Time every evening of the week, including weekends. So guys, I really feel that this is about your person getting ready to break the silence between you and starting to reach out, to communicate, to get the two of you out of this space of no contact, to get the two of you communicating with each other again. Because ultimately, your person is saying they know that you have unfinished business with each other. They want to have this future with you. They want to start over with you. But most importantly, they have used this time that you have been away from each other to grow up, and finding that stability and that grounding and coming out of their head and into their heart is what will allow this relationship to be so much better as the two of you come to this place where you are making a plan to spend time together and rebuilding this relationship. Your person is planning some sort of strategy here to figure out what they're going to say to you and how they're going to say it. But that King of Swords is right up here at the very beginning of this reading. And this tells us they will find the right words. They will also have the courage and the confidence that they need to reach out, because the energy of the King cards does not back down. They follow through and they make things happen. And that is regardless of your person's sign or gender, because it is the energy of the card and the energy of the reading and what the universe is channeling down into this reading today. So guys, this is the reading for today for this live stream reading. I hope that this was able to bring you some sort of insight or some sort of guidance in terms of what is happening here in the situation for you and your person. We appreciate you all for taking the time this evening to watch this live stream and be part of it, and for commenting and being part of the chat window, and as well for leaving your comments. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching the live stream and to all of you watching this afterwards as it will air on the channel. Many blessings to all of you guys. Have a great night, everyone.